What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back there on our fantasy football profile. Today I'm talking Denver Broncos wide receiver Courtland Sutton. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. Really helps out the algorithm, and I respond to all comments. Have a ton of these fantasy profiles on the channel, a ton of redraft content as well coming your way. You're going to stay tuned for mock drafts that drop every Monday, rankings videos dropping soon, league winners, all that good stuff, dynasty content as well. So hit that subscribe button. Let's talk Courtland Sutton. So in 2021, Sutton finished the wide receiver 46, averaging 7.1 points per game and half-point PPR. His stats last season, he had 98 targets for 58 receptions, 776 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. But really this season I think we should look at is his monster season that he had with Joe Flacco back in 2019. Sure, it's a few years removed, but he had 124 targets that year, 72 receptions, 1,112 yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. And like I said, that was mainly with Joe Flacco at quarterback and some other poor quarterbacks at that point in time. Courtland Sutton is a very talented receiver, and he proved that in that season, producing with subpar quarterback play. But let's talk about all the things that he does really well. In 2021, he was 7th in air yards, 2nd in air yards per target, something I want to point out. Definitely a big play wide receiver for sure. And last year, he had a torn ACL. So now he's a year removed from that torn ACL, gets a major upgrade in Russell Wilson. And let's talk about some stats about Russ. Russ is the 6th highest rated QB on throws 20-plus air yards, which fits right into Courtland Sutton's skill set. Another thing to point out, if we remove 2021 from Russell Wilson's stats because he was injured and missed time and came back from that hand injury really quickly and really wasn't himself, he has 4 straight 30-plus touchdown campaigns. The coaching staff has already said that they kind of want to do what Russ wants to do. Russ wants to cook. Russ wants to throw. I see his offense averaging well over 30 pass attempts per game, which I think is going to be huge for Russ, huge for Courtland Sutton. I do think he'll be the #1 receiver on this team. I think Jerry Jeudy will be good for fantasy as well, but right now I'm projecting Courtland Sutton to be the #1 wide receiver on this team. I think he's a safe player too because I think his floor is really like a wide receiver 2, and his ceiling is a wide receiver 1, and you can draft that in the 4th, 5th round range. I really like drafting Courtland Sutton this year. I think he's going to have a monster year with Russell Wilson. For his stat predictions for 2022, I have him projected for 80-plus receptions, 1,200-plus yards, and 8-plus receiving touchdowns. One thing I want to point out about Courtland Sutton, he has never had a season where he had a 60-plus% catch rate. I think that really goes to show how bad his quarterback play has been last year, obviously with Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. All the bad quarterbacks he's played with this whole time there. Not anymore. Now he has Russ. That's why I see him having such a monster season. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I'll respond. As always, this has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys for watching.